Hello, and this time we're looking at comparing proportions. Well, the first thing we need to do is work out what those proportions are, and that's why it says part A, copy and complete the table. Well, I don't need to copy it because I'm just going to write on top of it. Okay, so for each of these, I've got a weight, a fat content also as mass, and then I've got a percentage fat that I want. So what percentage of the overall mass is fat? Okay, so to find a percentage, first I need to make a proportion the easy way, which is a fraction. So that's going to be the amount I've got, 5 grams of fat, out of the total mass of the lamb chop, which is 28. And then to get that as a percentage, I times it by 100. And I don't need to work it out and then I can just do it all in the calculator at once. I don't even need to write it as a fraction. 5 divided by 28 times 100. Whoops. And the answer is 17.9. I'm going to do 3 sig fig, so 17.9. Whoops, there. Get rid of that bit. The chocolate bar, we're going to do the same thing, so 4.3 divided by 26 times 100. And SD, 16.5. And you can see when it's in the proportion, it's much easier to compare. Sorry, just got to concentrate on typing in the numbers. It's much easier to compare which one has more or less fat than just looking at the totals. Because if one has a greater total but is actually a heavier thing in of itself, then it might indeed contain less fat. 5 times 100, 10.7, and finally P's 0.4 divided by 60 times 100 is 66, no, 0.667. Okay, so I think that was a 10 on that one, just my poor handwriting. Okay, so which is the least healthy food to eat? Explain and justify your answer. Now, this is slightly open to interpretation. I personally would say that this one, also comparing proportions, is what we've been asked to do. So surely we should be looking at the proportions and saying this one has proportionally the most fat. It's the highest percentage of fat. Now you might say, yes, but you will eat more fat if you eat the burger and bun. But it depends, because if you're going to eat the burger and bun and that's all you're going to eat and you're going to have 23 grams of fat, well, fair enough. But if you're also going to have, if you're going to have the crisps and a sandwich and something else, then, it depends whether you're talking about are you having a snack? Should you have the crisps or the burger? Well, actually, yes, you should have the crisps. It's got proportionally more fat in it, but less fat, fewer calories overall because it is a smaller snack. But if you're going to eat a certain volume of food to fill you up for your dinner, you're not going to just eat a packet of crisps, you're going to eat several things, in which case the burger and bun is better because it's filling you up and it's, as a percentage of the whole mass of stuff that you're eating, has less fat. Which is the most healthy? Well, obviously the peas, because it's just got nowhere near that amount of fat. So, going to be a winner if you go vegetables. How many grams of fat would there be in 250 grams of each food? Give your answer to the nearest gram. Well, if this is the percentage fat, okay, then all we need to do to get a percentage of is times each of these by 250. Times by 250, times by 250. Yeah, just do them all. Times by 250 on your calculator and press equals. And it wants to know, for each food. So you just kind of want an extra column in your table that just says, fat in 250 grams, and then just times each of those by 250 and write them down. Easy peasy. Cut peas, easy peasy. Sorry, it's been a long day. Right, I will leave it there, but if you have questions or comments, you can put them down below in the comments section, but otherwise, cheerio.